It is Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I'm here today planning in my recipe planner, recipe organizer, whatever you want to call it. So I think what I'm going to do is this week I'm going to use a family favorite recipe, but this is actually out of the main dishes section. I'm going to be doing our recipe for chicken francaise. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I just know that I had, oh, and this is the one it came out of. I just know that I had gotten it at a restaurant and fell in love with it and found my own recipe for it. So that's where we're at. So the first thing I want to do is write down the name. So for the title, I'm going to use my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen. This is the 0.7. So I'm going to use that, and then for everything else, I'm going to use my Simply Gilded gel pen because it is a little bit thinner. I like to have the title in a thicker pen than the rest of my spread. So let's write that in. And then I actually think I'm going to bring some stamping in. I'm going to put that right here. So I got this, it is a an asterisk, and it won't stay on my block. So that's really cool. But I got it from this set. It is a Mambi set. And then I'm going to use my Sage Green Versacolor because I kind of want to use a yellow and green spread. So even though this is more of like a spring green, I think that the sage green will be okay, and it's the only green I have. So I'm going to go ahead and get my ingredients listed and stamped down, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, so I've got all of our ingredients down. I'm going to put the lid back on my Versacolor, but I'm not going to clean my stamp yet, just because I might need it again. I don't have this written down, so I'm just sitting here trying to think of everything in my head and then go from there. So let's see. I actually don't think that I'm going to, I don't know, I was going to do something, but I honestly don't know what I want to do. I have a lot of really pretty boxes and such, but because I'm doing, like, I'm putting this down on here from memory, I cannot envision everything, so I don't know what I can use, but I don't really want to use that again because I was really struggling. Maybe I will, just to kind of keep it consistent. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. I'll keep it consistent. I'll use this, and then I'll accent with the washi after the fact. So I'm just going to go ahead. I am going to skip down a line just because I did that up here too. And I might actually pull a Mary Ellen. She's from Planning with Bumble, and white these out just to add in some extra washi. So if you don't watch her, then you definitely should, because I got my inspiration to even start my recipe planner from watching her. So she's got some awesome recipe spreads. I'm gonna go ahead and get these steps down. I will probably cut away just because there's so much for me to write in. So I'm not actually done writing the steps down. I have royally messed it up. So I figured I'd come back and just kind of show you guys. Apparently the cheese isn't supposed to go in with the flour, it's supposed to go in with the egg. So I have the Beach Vibes multi-pack. So here's, oh no, my thing isn't down here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try anyway. So I'm gonna use this. So I'm picking this because I have so many of them. Like, you get a bunch of one style and a bunch of a second style and then one of everything else. So that's why I picked this. I think I'll be able to cover it up. I'm hoping, like really hoping. I'm going to cut the color off, and that's kind of what I just groaned about, is my paper trimmer is actually upstairs. My craft room is in the basement, so I'm just gonna have to freehand it because I don't feel like going upstairs. So we're cutting off the punches, and then we're actually going to glue down. I'm gonna have to white this out. So let me do that first. I just use your basic thick whiteout. But I'm going to put this down. I'm gonna have to figure something different out to use instead of this for the steps. I really don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm just trying to salvage this spread so that I don't have to completely trash it. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Like I said, once that dries, I'm going to glue down this dot grid. So if it doesn't work, like I said, I've got plenty of others of these. I think you get like 6 each. So if I do have to trash this whole spread, I won't be terribly upset about losing this, but I will be really upset about losing this page. So yeah, let's cross our fingers and hope this works. So this is the glue stick that I use. It's an Elmer's Restickable for up to 5 minutes glue stick, and I just got this at Target. Nice and simple. I wish I would have taken a picture of what I had written down before I put this down, because I don't remember what I wrote or anything. So like I said, it is repositionable. Let me snap a pic. Alright, so I think I have everything down now. It was just very upsetting to me that I had messed up so terribly. I had found the recipe originally and it was just very basic. It was so to kind of recap everything, because I always like to explain what I do so you can like understand the recipe. When I first found it, it was flour, egg, chicken. It was only 2 lemons, the broth, butter, and the pasta. We just found over time that we like the way it tastes with 5 lemons. We like a very lemony taste to this dish. So, all right, well, this spread is a hot mess. I just dropped my pen on the page and marked it. And yeah, awesome, cool. So we have the capital C is for cups, capital T is for tablespoons. I did pull in one sticker. It was from the original productivity sticker book. I thought that green matched very well. We're gonna say that this serves, depending on like how big the pack of chicken is, we usually have leftovers. My daughter usually, I'd say this probably serves, like should serve individual servings 8, but usually we only end up with like 6 out of this just because we eat a lot. So yeah, we'll go with 8 main ingredients. So this one, normally I joke about how I feel like I'm just being all sarcastic and everything, but we are going to say that the main ingredients are chicken and pasta. Sometimes I get fancy with how I write, but I kind of just want this spread to be over at this point. I hope that seeing me like royally mess up my spread and how I salvaged it helped you. I did do the stamps and they kind of straddled on the paper and the card that I put down. So I don't know if you heard that, but Pepper is snoring. There it is. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of straddling it, and I wasn't sure if I liked it, so then I tried to get it off, so it just kind of is all not in a straight line. But I mean, that's my stamping in a nutshell. Difficulty. I am going to give this a higher difficulty rating just because as we have gone and done this, we have added more ingredients. It is a little bit hard. You do have, like, we do actually juice the lemon, so you have to do that. So it does take a while. I don't actually know what the prep time and the cook time is. Temperature, like I said, medium to medium high. I don't even know if that's how you write it, but yeah. Notes. I don't even know what notes to put down. I feel like for serve with, I should put the wine that we use. So my favorite wine to use with this is, and I have to write this down, so it is Two Oceans. And I cannot pronounce this. And I would say you guys could help me, but you're going to type it out and I still won't be able to pronounce it. It's not like you could do a voice recording. So let me make sure I get this right. And then, so I like this wine. That is beer and margaritas. Here we go. We're going to put this cute little wine glass down from the food sticker book. Could not think. And I mean, it's like kind of off the page, but I don't even think I'm going to worry about that. So it's Two Oceans because it's actually a South African wine. And it's because it's where the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean meet down at the Cape, so that's what it's named after. But I just like the way it tastes. I think it's really yummy. So let me throw in, because like I said, this is a lemon spread, and I don't have a lot of lemons, so I kind of don't want to use the lemons that I have, which probably does not make any sense whatsoever, but that's just how I am choosing to roll today. Yeah, I don't know if I want to cover where it actually says preparation. I don't know, I could, but I don't think I will actually. I think what I'll do, yeah, I was going to use my green washi too, but I think I'm just going to do some basic strips. Let me just flip this. I'm struggling way too hard. And I feel like now I'm actually going to struggle more. Is that even possible? All right, well, so I took these washies all the way to the sidebar, but I didn't take these washies all the way to the sidebar. So that kind of bothers me now, and I just also don't feel like fixing it. So yeah, I'm going to just say that the spread is done. It's not at all what I thought it was going to be. I think I am going to put some lemons over here. Even though I wanted to kind of hoard the lemons, I just feel like it needs lemons. So I'm going to use a whole lemon over here because I had extra space. And then I guess, and then I'm going to use just this little lemon wedge because I have more of them. I actually just sat and counted to see which one I had more of. So yeah, we're going to stick that right there. And this spread is finally over. I'm so happy. Oh, that's right. I dropped my pen there. So now that's, yeah. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any of my other videos. And be sure to be following me over on Instagram. Over there, I am at Coffee Planner Mom, and I will see you guys later.